NBA Week 5 is in the books, including Luka Doncic electrifying the leagues. Greek Freak always steps on the court and seems good to drop a double-double. Melo has returned to the NBA, sports opinion log here in Lex Anderson World. If you're down with all things NBA, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to stay notified for any and all upcoming future videos. Sunday, November 17th, Boston Celtics at Sacramento. The Kings broke the Celtics' 10-game win streak, final score 100-99. On Monday, the Bucks were at Chicago, final score 115 for the Bucks, 101 for the Bulls. Greek Freak, once again, another double-double, 33 points with 10 rebounds, 13 consecutive double-doubles to start the season. Spurs at Dallas, Mavs get the victory 117-110. Luka Doncic, the second youngest player with a 40-point triple-double, 42 points, 12 assists, 11 rebounds. At that point, the Spurs had lost 6 in a row, longest losing streak since 2011. Minnesota at Utah, final score Timberwolves 112, Utah Jazz 102. Karl Anthony Towns hit 7 3-pointers for 29 points for the game. The T-Wolves served the Jazz their first loss at home at that point on the season, matching a franchise record with 15 attempts from 3. Portland at Houston, final score Rockets 132, Trailblazers 108. Harden with 36 points. Westbrook, Mr. Triple-Double, 28 points, 13 rebounds, 10 assists for his third triple-double of the season. Capella, 22 points and 20 rebounds, becoming the first Rockets player since Elvin Hayes in 1971 to have at least 20 rebounds in 4 straight games. McCollum, 25 points. Dame Time, 4 of 15 for 13 points. On Tuesday, Portland Trailblazers on the road taking on the Pelicans. The Pelicans would get the victory, 115-104 final score. Carmelo Anthony makes his debut, 10 points, 4 for 14 shooting. CJ McCollum, 22 points. Hassan Whiteside, double-double with 14 points and 14 rebounds. On Wednesday, Warriors at the Dallas Mavericks. Mavericks 142, Golden State Warriors 94. Luka Doncic not only adds another triple-double, first player in NBA history to get to a 30-plus point triple-double in the fastest time. 35 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists in 25 minutes. The Mavs tied a franchise record with 22 threes, and the Golden State Warriors, their worst loss since 1973. Houston at Denver, the Nuggets 105, Rockets 95. The Nuggets in the Rockets' 8-game win streak. First time the Rockets have been held to under 100 points this season. Denver at that point 7-0 and holding opponents to under 100 points. The Joker, 27 points with 12 rebounds. Spurs at Washington Wizards. Bradley Beal, 9 for 9, dropping 21 points in the third quarter. Spurs' 7th loss in a row. Wizards got the win, 138-132. DeRozan, 31 points. LaMarcus Aldridge, double-double with 12 points and 10 rebounds. The Prophet had decreed LaMarcus Aldridge was always trash. He was never going to be the guy capable of replacing Tim Duncan. Bucks at Atlanta, the Bucks 135, Hawks 127. Greek Freak, 33 points, 11 rebounds. The Bucks' 5th straight win at that point. Trae Young, 25 points, but at this point, the Hawks have lost 4 straight and 7 out of 8. Knicks at Philly. Sixers get the win, 109-104 over the Knicks. But the big highlight, since everybody loves to celebrate mediocrity, Ben Simmons takes and makes his first ever 3-pointer to go with 18 points and 13 assists. It's the Knicks' 9th straight loss to the 76ers. On Thursday, Portland at the Milwaukee Bucks. And of course, the Bucks get the win, 137-129 final score. Greek Freak triple-double, 24 points, 19 rebounds, career-high 15 assists, his second triple-double of the season. He's the first Bucks player in franchise history with 20 points, 15 rebounds, and 15 assists. Their 7th win in the last 9 games versus the Portland Trailblazers. Melo, 18 points, 6 of 15 shooting, and 7 rebounds. McCollum with 37 points. But it doesn't matter. The Blazers lose their 3rd straight, and it's their 6th straight loss in Milwaukee. On Friday, Spurs at Philly. Sixers 115, Spurs 106. Joel Embiid, 21 points, 14 rebounds. Ben Simmons, a triple-double, 10 points, 13 assists, 10 rebounds. Tobias Harris with 26 points. On that Friday, the Spurs have had lost 8 straight, the worst losing streak in the Coach Pop era. Atlanta at Detroit, Pistons 128, Hawks 103. The Pistons dropped 76 points in the first half, their highest scoring half since 1983, when they dropped 77 points on December 2nd, 1983, also against the Hawks. Detroit, they end their 5-game losing streak. However, it's the Hawks' 5th straight loss at that point and their 8th straight game allowing 120 plus points. And then people want to wonder why the NBA ratings are so down. Trash ass teams, lot of offense, losing records. It's not a good mix. Boston at Denver, Nuggets get the victory. Hallelujah. 96-92 final score. Jamal Murray with 22 points. The Joker, Nikola Jokic, triple-double with 18 points, 16 rebounds, and 10 assists. The Celtics are cursed. Kemba Walker is trash. Gordon Hayward is trash. And they're both injured, so it's kind of fitting. But it's sad. But Kemba Walker, he's clearly weak. Whoever this all-star Kemba Walker was in Charlotte is not the same player that the Boston Celtics got. On Saturday, Miami at Philly, Sixers 113, Miami 96 final score. Josh Richardson with 23 points. Embiid, another double-double, 23 points with 11 rebounds. Sixers win 4 in a row. Perfect at home this season, 7-0. Jimmy Butler, a.k.a. Jimmy Buckets, was MIA on the game, 11 points. He missed 9 of 13 shots from the field, and that's just horrible. Honorable mention, though, Chicago at Charlotte. Both teams are 6-11. Again, low NBA ratings, trash-ass teams. However, the Bulls get the victory, 116-115 is the final. Nail-biter, Zach LaVine. Remember him, the young man who did the dunk contest but never really matured to be an all-star player? Career high, 49 points, including the game winner with 0.8 seconds left in the game. He made 13 threes, 13 of 17, tying the Splash brother with made threes in the game. Kobe White had 28 points in the victory for the Bulls as well. Toronto at Atlanta, Raptors 119, Hawks 116. Siakam 34 points, Van Fleet 25 points. Trae Young triple-double in the loss, 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. But that would not stop the Hawks from losing their 6th straight game. And speaking of losing, if you're on a losing streak, just come to New York City, which the Spurs did, and they beat the Knicks. Final score, 111-104 over the Knicks. DeRozan, 21 points, ended the Spurs' 8-game losing streak. Portland at Cleveland. Of course, even the Cavs are getting in on the action on the hapless, pathetic Portland Trailblazers. 110-104 is the final score. The Cavs snap a 6-game losing streak. Jordan Clarkson, perfect from 3, 6 of 6, 28 points. Dame Time finally returned after having back spasm issues. 23 points. His team is 5-12, 2-10 this month. They lost 4 in a row, 5 out of 7 games. And Melo, 5 of 15 from the field, and he missed all 8 of his three-pointers. For all you retarded Melo fans holding on from the past of yesteryear, this is what you got. Fucking nothing, man. Nothing. Detroit at Milwaukee, Bucks 104, Pistons 90. Greek Freak, once again, 28 points, 10 rebounds for his 16th consecutive double-double. The Bucks have won 7 straight. Derrick Rose, 20 points. Andre Drummond, 12 points and 17 rebounds. However, Blake Griffin, a.k.a. Blake Kia Griffin, did not play. He's only played 4 games this season due to knee and leg injuries. And again, NBA, your ratings are down because your products suck. Out of 30 NBA teams, only 14 of those teams are at 500 or better. So if they want to improve the ratings, improve the product, which is trash, but you know it's live, Lex Anderson, Sports Opinion Live. Subscribe, bell icon, sports fans. Lex Anderson, signing out.